Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of What Now? I hope everyone is doing great, that everyone is safe and healthy in this lockdown still. We are still in it. And I have a bad hair day today, so I didn't know what to do with hair. I wanted to put on this fly jacket, but it's making a lot of noise. So I hope that's not interfering with the interview that I have today. I look fly despite my bad hair day. Anyway, I have another great inspirational guest, and we are still, America is still celebrating Black History Month. So it was only right to keep on going with the guests that I have. I have another Black man who has been very instrumental in the careers of many in the music industry, but also in the film industry. His name is Fredro Starr. If you don't know who he is, most known for being part of the iconic rap group Onyx, and he has played in a bunch of movies as well. I hope he will be here on time. I checked in with him. He should be here any minute. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. As you know, I have been doing this series since last March, so almost a year already. I can't believe how time has flown. This is talk number, I want to say 78 or 79. I can't even remember. Up to 100. I was hoping to get to 100 within the year, but because I took December off, I'm not going to make it. But it is still an accomplishment somewhat. I mean, we're still in lockdown. I didn't think this was going to take this long, but we're still in it, and it doesn't seem like it's over anytime soon. The snow is somewhat melting over here finally. We're getting into somewhat warmer temperatures, but again, still social distancing, still lockdown, still doing motivational talks and inspirational interviews with great guests. What's up, Ali? I'm waiting on Fredro, so if you have a hold of him, send him over here. No, he should be here any minute. People, for those who don't know, if you have any questions for him, please put them in the question box. I will get to them at some point in the interview. I can't shout out everybody and see everything because I like to keep the conversations going. Thank you, Samora, for tuning in. I see you, Tina Cole. I see you, Yasmin. I see you. Hey, Crossbone T in the house. Zeke is in the house. Ron's in the house. Okay, I'm just excited for everybody tuning in. And you guys are lucky because now I have the time to shout everybody out. I don't usually do that during the talk unless it's something that needs to be shouted out. As always, I don't like monologues. I used to be good at these, but I'm really not at this point. Tell me in the house, what's going on? So if anybody has questions for me while we wait, please ask me anything so I have something to talk about. I have no life since we're in this lockdown. My life is on hold. All I do is work. My workouts are going okay. I have nothing interesting to talk about other than work. Whoever needs an invitation to Clubhouse, I am stacking them for some reason. I don't know who to invite, so send me a DM if you need an invitation for Clubhouse. Thanks, Yasmin. I don't know how I'm killing it, but I'm killing myself pretty much working around the clock. Fredro, please be here because I don't like to do these monologues. Thanks, Ali. I appreciate you. Oh, Nope is in the house. Oh, thank you. Let me know if this jacket's making noise because I wanted to wear this, but it's making a lot of noise. So, so I know Nope probably has some dope questions or not. Maybe she just wants to chill in here. Chastity's in here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for all my Battle for the Throne people in here. It's so great to be supported. Congratulations to Chastity, she got engaged. So let's just all say congratulations, Chas. I look sporty. I felt like I never dress up. I don't dress up for these things. So no. Looking fresh because I am pay fresh. Let's just say that. Again, don't like monologues. If anybody has anything to ask me before Fredro is here, man, I'm about to pull him up in here right away. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was just telling people that I had a bad hair day, but gotta make it work. Got the lighting on point and everything. Oh yeah, orange is one of my favorite colors. Oh, Mr. Buddha is in the house. Oh dang, I forgot to hit you up. Yeah, gotta hit you up too. I gotta make a list of people that I gotta hit up. Man, I am so grateful for all these people wanting to be guests and talk about their journeys in the industry and whatever it is they're doing and how they got there with all the hurdles and obstacles in their lives. Yeah, I'm really grateful for it. Like my whole March is already pretty much booked up, and yeah, the way this is going, I may be booked up for 2021. But you know what? You can never have too many inspirational talks. So yeah. Oh, now we're all reminded to hit up Buddha. Tell us about my time in Curacao. I honestly don't want to talk about that because it feels like 5 years ago. It was in December, and I really want to go back because this cold is not doing me any favors. Yeah, Oliver coming in with the Caribbean vibes. I'm not mad at that, but I get sad when I think about the wonderful time I had in Curacao. For those who don't know what Curacao is, it's a small little island, part of the Dutch kingdom, sitting right there above Venezuela, where it's warm. Okay, so that's cool. I can give him 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to roll out some stories out my sleeve for 5 more minutes. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna ask a question for you guys. Whoever's here for the first time, let me know. Oh, my artwork's popping. Oh yeah, you know what? The artwork, people have been asking me about this. This piece from De La Soul was made by my friend Mike Thompson, and I did an interview with him as well. You can watch all of my talks back on my IGTV. Just click on IGTV on my profile, and you can scroll and watch and listen to pretty much everybody that you may want to know about. And he did that art piece, and I've actually witnessed him making it. So the progress of that piece. And then that art piece right there, the little Boba Fett, well, not little, the Boba Fett in the Sarlacc pit was made by my friend DJ Suicide, who is also a great DJ. And he knows that Boba Fett is one of my favorite characters from Star Wars, if not my favorite character. So I have a couple more Boba Fett pieces actually hanging in my bedroom and stuff. So yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a Star Wars geek. Shout out to Scheme Richards for always having great talks. I did 2 talks with Scheme as well because he was my first guest. If you have suggestions for a guest, please let me know. Send me a DM or whatever. It has to be somebody that has a story. I don't just want to, do random artists that want to promote themselves. That's not what this talk is about. I get a lot of questions about, hey, can you interview me? Hey, can you interview this or that person? No, if it's just because they got a new album coming out, I'm not doing that. This What Now series is a specific series that I created because of the pandemic. It's meant to give people 1 hour of inspiration, motivation when they're up and down and all around and stuck in the house and, all kinds of stuff being... Oh, no, Allie, you don't have to raise your hand. You can just put it in here. I mean, I just want to wait until Fredro gets here. It'll be just a whole mess having to get people in and out and whatnot. But I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, Buddy, what's going on, man? I had an amazing talk with Buddy last week. Yeah, I was pretty much fangirling when I was talking to him. So yeah, it's so amazing that I'm still able to talk to all these fans. Oh, for an interview. Oh, yeah. No, honestly, I would love to interview you, Allie. Hey, Rita, what's up? I should interview Nope, really. Not Nope, but I should interview Nope because she got stories for days. What's up, Devon? Thank you for tuning in. You know what? I've never had this many people tune in just to see me. There's no guest yet. Like, why do you feel weird being on this page? I feel weird talking to myself, man. I swear I don't like these monologues. Like when I did radio, nobody was able to see me. I could just talk a whole bunch of shit and nobody would know. Well, they would hear it, but yeah. Nope, you're gonna be in my live at some point as well because I think you're inspirational with all your crazy stories. You know what, Devon? I do need sponsorship. Eric Sermon said he was gonna work on that. Well, I have yet to hear from him because he says a lot of things, but he never comes through. Yes, if anybody wants to snitch on me saying that, send him over, because he knows that I talk shit about him because he never comes through. He still owes me 2 turntables. Yes, endorsements for me. You know what? I did hit up people. I'd be wearing Adidas, I'm wearing Puma. Nobody hits me back. I'm like, you know what? I should stop wearing y'all shit. But nah, I like their clothes too much. So it's not about the money. It's about the inspiration. Oh my gosh, I need Fredro to come here because I'm really going to talk about nothing. And I might say some stuff that I can't take back. Yeah. Oh, wait. I see somebody has a question. I need you to overnight me the Mandalorian picture you have. I don't have any Mandalorian pictures. I have Boba Fett. I don't have Mandalorian. I have Boba Fett. Like, let's get it straight. The Mandalorian is not the same as Boba Fett. Get it straight, because at the end of the Mandalorian, you see that they're going to get into the book of Boba Fett. Get your facts straight. You know, just like those people that talk about Star Wars, Star Trek's all the same thing. No, it's not. Yeah, that was the geek in me being passionate about it. Yeah, no, I have no Mandalorian stuff. I actually have a Mandalorian shirt, but nobody's getting that one. Boba Fett all the way. And honestly, I gotta finish my sleeve. And my friend who did the last Boba Fett piece that's on my page, you can see it on my Instagram. He's going to do the next piece of my sleeve, which is going to be a Boba Fett. So yeah, I posted it. I thought it was yours. It is mine, but it's not the Mandalorian. Come on now, Russ. It's Boba Fett. It's not the Mandalorian, just so you know. Star Trek is poop. Star Trek got too many, like, different types of, you know, series and stuff. They all venturing out into different things. I have no clue what that is. So, you know, Star Trekkies, you can, you know, laugh at me and call me out for not knowing, because I don't know, but I don't claim to know, so... Man, let Fredro come in here, please, because I am talking about nothing. Somebody give me a subject to talk about, because again, my life... Oh, there he goes. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get him in here. Let me see. Where is he? Yes. All right, then. Oh, thank you, Fredro. I hate doing monologues. Hey!
What's going on?
Thank you so much for saving me from talking out my ass, really.
I mean, you know what's going on. What we doing?
What we doing? Well, we're going to have a conversation, so I don't have to talk to people by myself, because that was getting awkward. First of all,
I know how it is on live. You talking to yourself. You like, what's going on?
Man, I was gonna say some stuff that was gonna get me in trouble, which yeah, I wasn't gonna try and do all of that. But yeah, I really appreciate you wanting to be a guest, first and foremost. I have met you a long time ago in Amsterdam before. Did a small interview, you know, Onyx, you in the form of Onyx, and but that's so long ago, and it
got the sticky fingers from Onyx. You know what I mean? Got to shout out, you know.
It was amazing. It was amazing. But for you to now be in here to be part of my inspirational series is pretty awesome, because I think you have a journey and you can inspire people, and a lot of people, you know, are inspired by you or doing what they do right now because of you. So that is something that I feel like should be put out in the world a little bit more. So thank you again for being here.
Yeah, no doubt. What's going on in Amsterdam, man? I love Amsterdam. Amsterdam was the first, you know, that was the first time I saw people smoking weed without getting locked up and shit. I couldn't believe it. The first time I went to Amsterdam, I was with JMJ from Run-D.M.C.
Wow.
You know, we heard
what year
about
was
it.
that?
This had to be like 1994, 1995,
Wow.
maybe 90 into 93, like early on. So we went to Amsterdam with Run-D.M.C. We had a tour, and we went to Germany, Brussels, and Amsterdam was one of the places. And it was, you know, I smoke weed. I've been smoking weed my whole life. I mean, not my whole life, but since I was like 15, since my life not being a kid anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was used to weed very early, like 15, and I was like, it can't be a place in the world where you can smoke weed and don't get in trouble. So we went to Amsterdam, we went to the coffee shops, We got the weed. I was like, yo, this is ill. So Jam Master Jay was like, yo, go ask the cop over there for a light.
Did you
So I
do
was
it?
like, hell yeah. I went up to the cop and said, you got a light? He gave me a fucking light. I lit my joint for my cops match. I couldn't
Yep.
believe him. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I wanted to move to Amsterdam.
Well, we love you out here, so you're always welcome here, even if it's
Yeah,
just to stay here for
I'm
a
about to
little
roll
bit.
up something right now. I'm about to roll up something right now. But
Go do your thing.
yeah,
It ain't nothing to me. I grew up here, so it was always crazy to me when I was in the States for the first few times that people were tripping off of finding weed. Like, oh, my weed guy is not, answering his phone or whatever they had. I'm like, oh, we can just go to the coffee shop out here. Like, it was so
yeah.
weird to me.
Coffee shops. We went to a coffee shop called, I know everybody knows the Bulldog. That's the
Right.
but recently I went to this spot called the Gray, was it the Gray Zone?
The
Was it
greenhouse. Oh, the gray. What was it?
the
Is it
Gray
greenhouse?
area?
The
The
gray
Gray
area.
area.
Oh, that's where evidence always goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's his
that's
joint.
that's the cool spot when we was going out there. It was cool. Not too busy, but it was the Gray area. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, gray area. Yep. It's so funny how a lot of the rappers that been to Amsterdam remember all the exact names of the coffee shops. That's so funny to me. Other than the Bulldogs.
I was in that motherfucker every day. Shit.
Yeah, you will remember something like that. Yeah, and you know what? They still exist. So that's the great thing about it. Um, but yeah, Amsterdam is still here, but we're closed down, but we'll open up again hopefully soon.
Amsterdam was the shit. But now America, we got so many places right now where we can buy weed just like Amsterdam. I live in
Right.
LA, so I love LA because of the trees and the calm breeze. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I love LA too, man. I'm supposed to be back there, but COVID. So
Corona,
yeah.
man, fucked up a lot of shit. Cause usually, you know, I would be on, we would be, Onyx would be on tour right now. We would be somewhere overseas, tearing shit up, doing what we do. So this Corona shit is really like, it made people closer in a way, like, the
Yeah.
apps, Clubhouse and social media. We had nothing else to do. So I've, ne-
Right.
I've, ne- I've never done this many interviews in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a good thing to you, or do you feel like I'm just not, I don't have anything else to do, so it's okay?
No, because there's nothing else to do because we can't go on tour. We can't talk to the fans on tour. We can't
Right.
perform live. So this is one of the only ways we get to actually stay you know, and connected with people,
Yeah.
man. Media, on Clubhouse, we got the cool rooms with Ali and Nature every morning. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And sometimes I might dip in a room with Brisha Bugatti and but this, it's bringing hip hop together. It's bringing the coaches together worldwide. So why not
Right.
chop it up? You cool, you mad cool. So let's
Thank
do
you.
it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, I appreciate it. And talking about, this whole pandemic, how has it affected you professionally other than not being able to tour? Like, do you feel like you are now more connected to other artists or not? Or, what are the things that made the change for you professionally because of this pandemic?
Well, like you said, everything was shut down and still is kind of like, movie sets and shit like that. But during the pandemic, I was able to get in the studio with Sticky and Cleopatra Records. They was interested in doing the studio album, and we got a new Onyx album called Onyx for Life. We managed to actually go in the studio and come up with a brand new album, all brand new material. Um, I got the Sticky Fingers from, I got the Shut 'Em Down album Sticky Fingers on this one. Like Sticky, he's in the bag right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is the first
Right.
time that we really was able to really be in the same studio and really like get this shit done. So this Onyx for Life album is coming out. This shit crazy. Shit
Oh,
crazy, man.
wow. Well, that's definitely a good thing from this pandemic that you were able to do that, because I know the fans are excited about that. Um,
Yeah.
how has it affected you personally?
Personally, not really. I mean, shit. I've always been living like I was in a pandemic. I never was shaking niggas' hands and all of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get fist bumps and shit like that. And but personally, I think you get to like know yourself better, if that makes any sense. Like,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know, you can focus more on your family and focus on more things outside of music. You can kind of like you get to chill out and kind of think more. You know what I mean? Because you're home. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got time to reflect this shit.
Absolutely, because a lot of the artists that I talk to, tour life is a hectic life. So, you have hectic schedules, your eating habits are all over the place, your sleeping habits. So do you feel like you have more of a set schedule, a more regular schedule where you feel healthier?
Well, I've always been on some health shit. Like I've always been going to the gym, push-ups, eating right. You know what I mean? I've always tried to stay healthy. That's why, being at my age, you know what I'm saying? I was born 1971, just to let you know. But like you got to be healthy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you got to health is wealth, man. A lot of motherfuckers ain't here right now because of their health. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be
Very
healthy.
true.
I'm not a
Yeah.
vegan or nothing. I tried that shit, but that shit didn't work for me. But at the end of the day, you just got to stay healthy, stay moving, keep your mind right, smoke a lot of weed.
Well, you
You know
know
what I'm
what? We does have a positive effect on a lot of people. So I'm not gonna, argue with that. And the healthy lifestyle doesn't mean you have to have a certain diet because everybody's body is different. So, you got to do what's best for you and what your body responds to best. That's what I always say.
Yeah, man. Just stay stress free, man. You know what I'm saying? No stress.
That
That's what counts. As long as you ain't got no stress in your life, because that's what kills motherfuckers. Niggas die of stress, man. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers is in your life giving you stress, try to eliminate that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't even deal with that bullshit. Cause that's
I,
that's
I agree.
that's where motherfuckers get off jammed up at, man. Being high blood pressure, stressed out, want to go fucking shoot shit up, and you know what I mean? Nah, man. Just smoke some weed, relax, chill out, man. Relax.
And I think this is the absolute perfect time to chill out because there's nothing to fuck up really or to get stressed about. I mean, even yeah, we're all dealing with the same shit. You're not alone in this, so we just gonna have to reflect on ourselves and try to stay positive. So going a little bit into your journey, I mean, you've done a lot. Like honestly, I was young when I first heard Onyx, and to me, being in Amsterdam, even a little town outside of Amsterdam, it was it was a record that really was, something that was perfect for that time when you're a teenager and you want to be rebellious. And we're talking about slam, obviously, because we didn't get much of that out here. Music like hip hop today wasn't as reachable for us back in Europe as it is now. We didn't have the
Right,
internet. We were
right,
depending on the radio stations that they weren't playing that shit. So we
right.
had to get it from wherever we could get it. And so,
So what
that was
put you up on Onyx? How did you hear it? Like, was it in the clubs or your brother, boyfriend? Like,
it
how did
was
you?
it was it was Yo MTV Raps.
Mm,
I remember that was first on TV over here, and you try to sneak in and watch all that stuff. And then also we had record stores that had imported music, so the imported records from the States that weren't necessarily the European stuff. So those were the record stores that we would go to, and then we had the pirate radios that were playing all those things. So you had to
right.
really know about that stuff, and I guess I
Well,
was
like
running in
I said,
the right
out there.
circles.
We was out there in '94 with Run-D.M.C. So somebody knew something because we got booked for a
Right,
show with Run-D.M.C. So, and I'm sure, like I can't remember, but I'm sure the shit was packed. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
Yeah, it was probably packed. Cause like I said, when you on the road with Run-D.M.C., you doing big shit. You know what I'm saying? We was
right.
doing it major. So yeah, man. Shout to Dope DOD, a group from
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
Groningen.
what part of Netherlands they from, but we got an album with them called Shotguns and Hell. These dudes is very talented. They representing that real hip hop, but but they rock with the grime. This shit is just
Right.
loud, obnoxious, crazy shit. So yeah, we had to connect with them niggas, man, and do the Shotguns in Hell album with Dope D.O.D. They from Netherlands, but you
Yeah.
guys talk good English in the Netherlands.
I'm sorry, we what?
I said you guys talk good English in
Oh
Netherlands, like
yeah,
you know.
we have to. Nobody's going to speak Dutch in the world, so you know, we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to, and it's mandatory from age 11 in school. And I grew up with everything subtitled on TV, so my English was very good at a young age. Now they dub everything for the kids, but back then they didn't do that. So yeah, we have good English here, but we have
So
to.
so you speak Dutch? That's Dutch.
I do Dutch. Dutch is my native language. Yeah.
How you say what's up? What's up in Dutch? Like cool way.
Uh, well, we use what's up, but there's really no cool way in Dutch to say what's up.
How you say hello? Hello, just regular. Hi.
When you say what's up, it's basically hoe gaat het?
Hoe content.
Hoe gaat het?
Hoe content.
Yeah, good enough.
Hoe content. Hoe
Yep,
content.
hoe gaat het? That's like, what's up? How you doing?
Okay.
Alles goed.
Content.
Oh, there she, yeah, my friend Jasmine, she said, alles goed? Alles goed? Alles goed?
Alles goed? Hoe content.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to get my languages out there. I know. See, that's the first thing you got to know in every language is hello. Once
Yeah.
you know that, then you can get over. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Well, hello is really easy because it's hello with
Right.
a different pronunciation. But
Okay.
I like the fact that you asked. And a lot of artists that come perform here, they learn that little sentence before they go on stage, and then once they say that in the language, everybody goes wild, and that's all they have to do.
Yeah,
That's a
you gotta
trick.
learn.
It's a trick for all you artists that want to go and travel international. Just learn the little sentence of what's up in that language, and you got the whole room already.
So, hukata.
And you
Hukata.
were able to smoke. You were able to smoke on stage too over here.
Yo, I love Netherlands, Amsterdam. Y'all just motherfuckers got too many bikes over there. God damn. I went to this place called Tilburg and shit. My man,
Yep.
Dr. Moon, this dude, he has like a rap hip hop.
I know Dr. Moon, yeah.
Yeah. So we went out there for I met him. We went out there. It was called New School Rules.
New School, yep.
It was like a conference.
It's a
or whatever.
conference.
Right. I went out there and we went to Tilburg, and I was like, yo, why is there so many bikes on the street? Yo, it was like everybody was rocking bikes. Everybody. It was like a bike city. So if you move to Netherlands, you better get a bike. Be prepared to fucking ride a bike. Do you ride a bike?
I ride a bike. I came out my mama riding a bike. I mean, that's what we do over here. Like, we are bike country number 2 in the world. And apparently the average number of bikes per person in the Netherlands is 2.2. So, yeah.
So everybody got two bikes.
2.2 bikes, according, the average.
So what's number 1? China?
Yes, exactly. And then half of the bikes from here come from China. Like, yep.
Yeah, because China, they ride bikes too. But yeah, Netherlands, man, I love it out there. The weed culture is y'all don't got good weed like LA though. I think LA
That's
got the
what
best.
I've been hearing. Yeah.
But
our menu got expanded. So maybe when you come back you can try some other stuff.
I'm sure, man.
Yeah, that menu is crazy. When I grew up, there were like 5 different kinds, and now I look at the menu, it's like 100 different types of weeds, and I don't know because I don't smoke, but it's just, it's crazy. I mean, I used to smoke when I was a teen. I bet I'm still high off of that. So
weed is like rappers. There's so many rappers coming out, so much weed. It's so innovative, you know what I'm saying? And where it's going now, it's just growing and growing. So, it's like if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys were the first to do it. And then it came to America, and then Spain, I think, is legal. But like 10 years from now, I think the whole world is going to be like, not the whole world, but the majority of the world is just going to look at it as like alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
You can get Hennessy anywhere. Russia, anywhere they got Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same with weed. You're gonna be able to get that shit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And
I look
but
forward
the
to that.
thing is that weed over here is government controlled. You know, it's
Right,
owned by the government. It's their business. So
right,
that's why it's been working, and it's been pretty much like alcohol out here. But there's a big difference, though. Alcohol kills more people than weed. You
right,
know, even
right.
in accidents or whatever, weed doesn't do that. So that's something that
We
people
might
have
make
to
you fall
understand.
asleep in the car though. You might be like,
Depending on what type of weed you smoke, though.
hey man, we only smoking that indica over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, OG. But yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely I think in 10 years the most of America will probably be
Yeah,
transforming. That's why Onyx is getting into the weed business in some capacity. We will get into the business the right way. So we're just trying to figure it out and make it happen. I just met with my man Freeway, the real Freeway, Ricky Ross. Shout to him. He got his weed shit popping. We talking about doing some things, but you know, once Onyx get into the weed business, it's gonna be crazy because I know good marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I know good
I
weed. A
believe
lot of
you.
motherfuckers is doing this shit and they not really about the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
If even if you go back and look at the first Onyx album cover on the Source, and this is like '93, I had
right.
a bandana on. I had a bandana on,
Yeah.
and my
I remember
bandana
that cover.
was a weed bandana
Yeah.
because I felt that I had to push that forward. Like I could have put on any bandana, but I was like, yo, let me do the weed bandana because this is something I want to advocate. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's up of a magazine. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was just doing what I love to do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So 30 years later, it's time to, put that good taste and that connoisseur for weed into a business. You know what I'm
And
saying? So
everybody's doing it right now. Like everybody's into the cannabis industry. Like friends of mine are investing in these things and
yeah,
researching everything, coming over here to research it even before the pandemic. And I'm just looking at it like, wow, this is
big
amazing.
business, go on. Go
Yeah.
on. Yeah, wait.
Right.
But
And
what you
we
want to
used to
talk
have
about?
the cannabis cup out here every
I
November.
know.
We
I
had the
know.
cannabis cup.
I've been cannabis couple of come. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so well, that was always a thing where the Dutch weed never won. It was never a contest. It was never a competition. So yeah.
Y'all know what y'all doing out there, man. You got to come to Cali where it's popping. You know what I mean? But
Well, there's some things I'm also involved in with a company out here between LA and over here, but I don't want to speak on that because it's not my business. But
right,
I'm facilitating some stuff, including getting events involved and just basically making sure that the brand grows with other type of stuff. Kind of like Red Bull does all these things for sports
right,
and
right,
music. The
right.
weed business can do the same thing. So
Well, you can highlight us because we got a lot of events going on. So make sure they highlight us for branding and.
you know what? I'm definitely going to do that. Especially if you're bringing your weed out here, you're going to have distribution.
The only way we're gonna be able to bring it out there is to grow it out there. I don't know if packages is shipping down over there like that.
No, no, no. That this is exactly what you're saying. You're going to have to find people that are willing to be distributors that pretty much grow it here.
Right,
Um, but
for
we can
sure.
look into that. I
Yeah,
got some people
we'll
I can
talk
bring you in
off the
contact.
record. You know what I mean? Off the record.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll hit you up. I want to get more into inspiring the people. What was for you the first moment where you thought, "Oh my gosh, I can make music or whatever I love to do, my passion. I can make this my life, like my income." What was for you the defining moment? Can you remember that?
With me, my defining moment was not even, I would say, music. I would just say being having the mind state of being like, yo, I'm gonna make it in life, and school is there. School is cool. They teach us some shit in school, but I'm gonna use me to make it in life. You know what I'm saying? And that was my
Right,
defining moment. Music, it was just me. So whatever I did in life was gonna be self-employed. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be a free.
right,
I wasn't gonna be working for nobody. I just couldn't do it. Like I just couldn't do it. And when I got kicked out my house, I was 17 years old, and my pops told me to get the fuck out because I was being disrespectful. And it was time to get out. But once I left that situation, and the next day I got my own apartment because I saved my money because I knew that day was coming. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
was saving my money because I was like, yo, like the way I was moving, it just wasn't working with his rules. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was becoming a man, and when you become a man in somebody else's house, it's not gonna work.
Right.
So
So you was smart. Yeah.
that was my defining moment, and then I started like cutting hair because when I grew up in Queens, it was like 1985, 86, 87. It was kind of like crazy with this crack thing. Like
Yeah.
I saw crack being born. Like I saw the first day, like, yo, this nigga, yo, what is that? Like,
What
you know
is
what I'm
that?
saying?
Yeah.
Like I saw that, you know what I'm saying? I saw the birth of crack, which was fucked up. And living in Queens, it was just crazy. So I had to find a way to navigate through all that shit and still be in the streets, but not have, I didn't want to look over my shoulder. Niggas was
Right.
killed, all that type of shit. So I found the way, and I was cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? Once I started cutting hair, I was getting money because I was cutting all the drug dealers' hair. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Because they
That's
want to look
crazy.
fresh. They got the fly cars. They got the, the big chains on. They got the money. So they want to get the fly haircut too, right?
Right.
So that was me. I was
That
smart.
was
Boom.
smart.
So now if I'm cutting all the street niggas hair, I'm hearing all the conversations. They love me. I'm being accepted by all the street niggas, all the niggas, because I'm making them niggas look hot. I'm making them niggas wavy. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and then I'm talking to different people in my chair. I got lawyers coming in my chair, drug dealers, business people, kids. I'm talking to all different types of people.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
how I built my relationship skills because I
People
had
people
to.
underestimate the role of the barber. Like
Oh,
seriously. They
he's the most.
underestimate the role of the
Yo,
barber.
it's shot in the barbershops. All the gangster movies, they got the
Yep.
barbers. Yo, it's a big business, very big
Yeah.
and very big. But and then from that, the rapping was the passion. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that doing the barber thing was gonna hold me down, so I wouldn't be a starving artist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I met Jam Master Jay, I had a brand new rodeo. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? You selling drugs?" I was like, "Nah, I'm cutting hair." He was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like he didn't even believe me. He thought I was selling drugs like everybody else. I was like, "Yo, come to the shop, my nigga. Come see what I do." And when he came to the shop, I just had mad people waiting for me. It was just like business to me. But
Oh
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They saw that. He was like, "Oh shit, okay, all right, cool." So he gave me a different kind of respect because he ain't had to hold my hand. When I met Jay, he didn't
Right.
have to hold my hand. Like we was doing it already. Like
You were doing your thing, yeah.
matter of fact, we was signed to his record label already. Like we was already signed to Profile Records.
And you were
So
still cutting hair.
yeah, hell yeah, because that was where the money was at.
Right.
So that was my thing. I think when people want to be, just believe in yourself,
Right.
basically. That's
And
all.
do what
Believe
you
in
got to
yourself.
do.
Your parents might not believe in you. Your girl might not believe. People might not believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. That's very
Yeah.
true. And I honestly, I'm still on this barber thing. Like a lot of my friends had to get barbers illegally in their house because of the lockdown over here, and salons and shops are closed, and you can't have people over, and people were sneaking in people to get their hair done, men. And so I know how important it is to have a good barber. So
Yo,
being in that in that role,
yeah.
yeah, it's very smart, very smart.
I never had a license either.
Doesn't matter. If you're good, you're good.
Like barber school, what? I never had a license.
Well, sometimes you don't have to have a license. I mean, I didn't graduate in journalism. I've been doing this for 20 years, So yeah,
Right.
it's sometimes you just have a skill for something.
If you got the skills pay the bills. If you're a rapper, actor, like you gotta have the skills. Like you said,
Right.
you got if you believe in your skills, it will work for you because the skills pay the bills for real.
Awesome. So, okay, that was definitely good advice for people. I mean, if you believe in yourself and you have a goal, just make it happen. No matter what happens, make it happen. If you got to do an extra side job or have a 9 to 5 in order to pursue your passion until it pays off, do it, because that's what I hear a lot of artists talk about. Like, I don't want to have a job. Sometimes you got to have a job because that is making you progress. Because,
Gotta get that
yeah,
bag. That bag.
exactly. No matter how, until you get to the point where, you know, your passion is paying. Um, I know, you know, rapping is something that we all know you from, but one of the things that I really love about you is that your acting skills are also on point. You know, not everybody can do that crossover stuff. Not everybody can just be another, be a star in another part of the entertainment industry just because they've been a star in one part. So I believe that you did an excellent job. And I'm not just saying that because, trust me, if you were asked, then I wouldn't have even probably started about it. But yeah, I thought it was amazing to see you really perfect that skill as well. How is acting for you?
I mean, like I said, I never had a barber license. Like when I started cutting hair, I did it, and I was kind of like, it just happened to be something I was good at. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
Acting is the same thing. Like, hold on, I'm at the office right now, but acting is the same thing. It's like once I got into acting, I didn't even know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I just had the
Right.
fire for it. And then once I kind of learned what it was, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was easy. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
It came natural.
exactly, it was natural. And whatever they were seeing, I was giving it to them. Like I look at some scenes of movies that because I don't like looking at. I don't sit there and look at movies I did. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm
Right.
flicking through the channel and Save the Last Dance was on, or I might catch The Wire, it's like I'll look at that shit and be like, that shit is work.
Right.
That's it is work. It comes natural, but it's work. There's a process to that. Somebody says action, and when they say action,
You got to be
you gotta
ready.
do the best you fucking can with
Yeah.
everybody that's around you. And
Yeah.
if you get energy from a lot of different actors around you, then that's gonna even make your energy pick up and make you focus
Yes.
a little more on what you're doing. So it's a collective, you know what I'm saying?
Very true.
To get what you see on screen, it's a collective. Nobody's just putting the camera on and doing it by themselves. It's always,
Right. Very
you know what I mean,
true.
process to that shit. You know what I
So
mean?
having done all these things or doing all these things still, you know, one of the questions that I ask my guests is, what is the biggest mistake you've made in the industry that turned out to be the biggest lesson to you that you take with you?
Mistakes, we don't make mistakes over here, man.
It's lessons. It's lessons.
We just take it how it come, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no mistakes.
Okay, so is
And
there an advice for people that want to break into the industry as a rapper or an actor or a director or whatever?
I give the worst advice, man.
Well, I thought you gave great advice earlier about, you know, believing in yourself.
Listen, if you want to come in this business, just
Come prepared.
you took the words out of my mouth. Be ready for fucking everything. And you gotta deal with everything because it's life. Just like
Yeah.
life, the business. Yo, I'm just lucky to be alive because, you know,
Amen.
everybody that's talking, everybody that's living right now is lucky to be alive because it can happen anytime.
Yeah, very true. I
So
have a
every day
whole bunch
above
of,
ground is a lesson. But before we leave, I just want to let you know, I got the podcast called Rappers and Ballers rocking. So they can tune into that, YouTube
I
that,
wasn't done yet. I'm sorry. Do you need to
Oh, my
go?
bad.
Oh,
No, I gotta go. I ain't gotta go. I ain't gotta go.
oh okay. Yeah, I got 15 minutes left and there's like a million questions from people.
Let's
So
go.
I wanted to go through some of the questions.
Okay.
People were not going to do personal questions. It has to be something that we could all, you know, people are talking about, remember this and remember when you were hitting. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so somebody says, We sadly lost a lot of good people. Is JMJ the person you miss most in the world of hip hop and rap?
Yes.
What was he to you? Can you describe your relationship with him?
Um, Jam Master Jay is like my big brother.
Oh, right, 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 right. Hold on for 1 second. I see that people can't hear you. I hear you, but I guess nobody else hears you. So I'm not sure what happened. Is it? I can hear you, but nobody else can. So can you guys hear me or yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so nobody can hear you. So what I want to do, because it's a shame if people are not hearing what you're saying, is yeah, let me get you out and pull you back in. All right. Okay, so I heard him. So we're gonna try and get him back in here. Um, if he's coming back in here. So yeah. Okay, he was just talking about Jam Master Jay. So let's see if he can come back in. All right. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay. All right, you're back in here.
Can you hear me now?
I can. So let's see if people are
Are we rocking? What
yeah.
we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna just keep continuing because they can just watch
All
back
right.
if they can't hear it.
All right.
Yeah. So you were talking
Cool.
about Jam Master Jay. He was your big brother. It was more than just um, work or music. Yes, yes. Everybody hears you. A lot. Right. Yeah. Right. All right, well let's keep it moving. I know that a lot of people still talking about they can't hear you, but they're just gonna have to tune in later because I'm gonna keep this interview moving. I hear you. Um, so what? Okay, so having worked with all these great people in music and in film and TV, who are some of the people that you would still want to work with? It could be anybody. Hey, seriously, now you're gonna get hit up in your DMs. Okay, we're speaking that into existence right now. You're gonna work with Denzel. Yes. Jared Leto, yeah. Oh, I know who you mean. I don't know his name. Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of his name either. Yeah. Yeah. Denzel, I can see you in a movie with Denzel. Like I said, we're going to speak it into existence. And the time comes where you work with Denzel. I want you to come back to me and say, Pay, thank you for that. Oh, Antoine Fisher. I love that movie. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care either. Okay, cool. I'll tune in. I'll tune in. But you know what? Antoine Fisher was dope, and I actually got to speak to the real Antoine Fisher, so that was really amazing as well. Um, but yeah, let's just round it up so people can tune back in and watch this back. Again, I want to say thank you so much for just being a guest. I think you're amazing. I'm gonna speak more success into your life and definitely that Denzel stuff. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh wow. And hey, besides the music coming out that we're pretty excited about, do you have anything else in the works? Great. Oh wow. Okay, well, we're going to be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely going to tap in and see what's coming out and what all greatness you're going to put out in the world. Again, I appreciate you so much. I'll be in touch. I'm going to hit you up on the side about some other stuff. And yeah, I'll see you for the breakfast. So, breakfast battles. Right. Everybody. Yeah. It's awesome. I love it every day. Thank you for being part of that, and thank you for making my day better because of it as well. Um, I'll see you out there. Yeah, hit him up, everybody. All right, cool. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. All right. I'm so sorry that everybody was not able to hear him. I hope that you can tune back in after I posted this one and so you can hear what he was talking about. But it was amazing. I didn't want to cut it off again because we were on a time limit. And yeah, I'm just happy that he was able to do this interview and possibly we can do a follow up when everything comes out. Tune in to my next one, which is on Wednesday with TT the Artist. Finally, I have a woman as a guest. It's so hard to get these women on here. I don't know why. But I appreciate everybody. I hope everybody stays safe and healthy and have a great day. Stay inspired And if you have any suggestions for guests, or if you have anything else that you want to throw by me, please let me know. Liddy, I love you so much. I wasn't able to relay the message, but since I am connected to him, I will relay your message to him. All the Battle for the Throne family, thank you so much for tuning in. I love every one of you, and I wouldn't have been able to do this interview if it wasn't for you guys. So shout outs to you, and definitely a big shout out to Perry. Perry, without you, there was no interview. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. And yeah, I got a whole bunch of great guests lined up. A lot of great hip hop with Nature. I got Nature coming up too. I got Mr. Lee coming up. I got Jin lined up. I got Breakbeat Lou, all thanks to pretty much Clubhouse. So whoever needs an invitation, let me know as well. I'm sitting on a stack of them and I don't know who to send them to. I have no friends. Anyway, all my friends are already on Clubhouse. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening, and I'll see you guys later. If you don't know what the breakfast battle is, please follow the club Battle for the Throne on Clubhouse, and you'll find Fredro in there as well. So if you want to see him live in action in the morning, go to the breakfast battle every day at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's my afternoon, but it's great. There's a lot of legends in there. Thank you, Ali and Nature, for putting this club on. So yeah, I gotta plug you guys. I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah, stay healthy. Peace.